Hey folks, Rob here, and we have something exciting today. This is new, just out for 2023. These are just now hitting distributors and gun shops, and but anyway, this is new from Ruger. And if you know anything about the Rugers, you'll know that in 2019, Ruger introduced the Ruger Wrangler. This was kind of their competition for the Heritage Rough Rider, and they're a nice gun. They're around the $200-ish mark. Competitive with the Heritages. Fit and finish on them, I think, are better, but sometimes the accuracy is not quite as good as the Heritage. These do have a cold hammer forged barrel, but they're 6-shot single action revolvers. And of course, this is the 4.62. This was the first one come out with. And then last year in 2022, they come out with the Bird's Head edition. Now this is the Talo exclusive, so it has the Coca-Cola grips there, but they make a standard version of this that comes with the plastic grips. And but this come out last year, and this year, or late in the 2022, I'm not sure exactly when they introduced it. I found nothing on YouTube about it yet. I've seen no videos on these, so this will be a first. What we have here is the Ruger Wrangler, and this is the new 7.5-inch Ruger Wrangler. Now, inside your box, you get your foam padding. There's your manual. I'll knock the camera over on you. There's a manual, and that's about it. Your lock. So we're not interested in that. Everybody knows what comes in a gun box: the lock and a manual. So let's get to the gun itself, which is what we're here to see. Now, they come out with 3 new versions this year. They actually came out with the Bird's Head grip with the I think it's a 3.5-inch barrel or 3 3/4 with the plow handle grip. So it's basically the shorter barrel with this grip. And the good folks up at Bypass Pond, where our buddy John is working now, so anytime you stop in there and you can see John, he's working weekends. They actually had one in the shop, and I looked at it. So it's basically this same gun with the plow handle grip, which actually, and they call that the Sheriff's model. Well, this is based off kind of like the old the shopkeeper model that they had years ago, with the Bearcat. So, and now we have the 7.5, and they also make this in a 6.5. So there we go. That is the new Ruger Wrangler 7.5-inch, and this is more along the lines of a cavalry length barrel. Now, if you guys watch anything on single action revolvers, you'll probably have watched Mike Bellevue of Duelist 1954. And I was watching a thing the other day, and he was talking about the Colt Peacemaker in the 1873, and that how all the government, every cavalry model that came out was a 7.5-inch barrel. They didn't make anything for the U.S. government other than the 7.5-inch barrel, and it was designated the cavalry model. Now, after some use, some of them were sent back to Colt and were cut down and rebarreled with a 5.5-inch barrel, which they handed out to the artillerymen, and that became known as the artillery version. So, and he gives a good explanation as to some of the barrel lengths and their. So this would be more akin to a cavalry model. Of course, now this is a smaller frame, 22. This is not a full size 45 caliber government issued 1873. It's a smaller frame. It works differently. But we'll take our little safety flag out. It comes out of there. And this is empty. I just literally got home and wanted to get this video started and up. And if it doesn't rain today, we are going to take this thing out there after a while and shoot it. And see if it shoots better than some of the older ones. You know, the barrel free spins. She's a little bit tight because, you know, she's new. But has a nice matte black Cerakote finish, blue steel cylinder. I will have to paint that front sight white so I can see it. But, you know, I'm going to dub that one the Cavalry model. And Mike went on to explain that a lot of the gunfighters preferred this length because it was quicker to, so he kind of, the 4 3/4 inch-ish barrels were what were considered gunfighter models. And then you had your shopkeeper models. And so there is kind of the progression the Ruger are going. And like I said, this one comes in a 6.5 and a 7.5, and it also comes with the 3.75 with the plow handle grip. So anyway, guys, until we get to shoot it, I'll give you a good look at it there. We'll do a flyby. Comes with the plastic grips, which will probably change out. You know, I do like my ivory grips on a black gun, but action's pretty smooth. Let's look at the barrel. As usual, they don't put much of a crown on it at all. They just kind of lop off the. So this is where I think Ruger could improve this gun, is by putting a crown on the barrel. Might help improve the accuracy a little bit. This will give you a longer sight radius. So anyway, guys, first look at the Ruger Wrangler, new for 2023, 7.5 inch Wrangler. And there she is compared to the other Wranglers. So we might have to pick up the, I have, since the Wranglers come out, I have wanted one in silver, and I have yet to be able to get one in silver. When I went to called John and said, can you get me one of these? He's like, I said, I want it in silver. He's like, the distributor has one in stock, and it's black. I said, well, get me the black one. So I was lucky to get that one. So, but they had the one black one in stock. John got it ordered for me, and she came in yesterday or day before, and I got off this last night, and we're up and getting her this morning. So anyway, till we get to shoot her, guys, hope you enjoy the video, and until the next one, we'll see you guys later.